there were 35 students in a hostel. Due to the admission of 7 new students, the expenses of the mess were increased by 42 rupees per day, while the average expenditure per head diminished by rupees 1. What was the original expenditure of the mess? Now let's assume that the original expense per head, or I can say that expense per head, or I can say that this is equals to average, and let it be x. Okay, we have assumed that the original expense per head or average is equals to x. Okay, average and expense per head here is the same thing. Now what is the total expense of the mess? So there are total 35 students, and on an average expense per head is x. So this will give me the total expense of the mess. Now due to the admission of 7 new students, the expense of the mess were increased by 42 per day. Now for the day, the expense was 35 into x. Now in this total we add rupees 42 because there have been an admission of 7 new students. Okay, now we have got the total expense of the mess for the day. Now we divide this total expense by total number of students and we'll get the average. So total number of students are, we have 35 students originally, and there has been an admission of 7 new students. So the total student will be 35 plus 7, and this will give us the average, and the average is said to be, average expenditure per head said to be diminished by rupees 1. So original average was x, now it is diminished by 1, so we get x minus 1 as the average. And the question is asking us what was the original expense of the mess. So first let's find out the value of x here. So we get 35x plus 42 is equals to 35 plus 7 is 42, and 42 will go here and get multiplied. So 42x minus 42. This 35x goes on the right hand side, so we get 7x is equals to 42 plus 42 will be 84. So 7 ones are 7 ones are 7 twos are. So we have the value of x here, which is 12. So expense per head, original expense per head is 12. And the question is asking us what is the original expenditure of the mess. So original expenditure will be, there are in total 35 students originally, and their expense per head was 12. So we get, sorry, this is 35. So 35 into 12 will be 420, and this is our required answer. So here option B is the correct one.